An event that left so many heartbroken.
Hadn't been spotted recently, but according to these pictures, the legendary Point Pleasant Mothman is back.
Hunters in Mason County may need to be on the lookout for something other than deer when they hit the...
In the heart of Appalachia, where fog slithers through ancient forests and rivers carve deep wounds into the land, something was seen, something the world has never truly explained. They call it. It began on a cold November night in 1966. Roger and Linda Scarberry, Steve and Mary Millette were driving near the abandoned munitions site, the locals called the TNT area. What they encountered was not of this world. Standing in the road was a figure 7 feet tall, with wings folded against its back and eyes that burned an unnatural red. They fled in terror, but the thing took flight. It followed them, gliding, silent, keeping pace, even at 100 miles per hour. They raced to the police, their voices shaking, describing a creature, the likes of which no one had ever seen. Officers returned to the site, but found only shifting dust, strange footprints, and an oppressive, suffocating silence. This was the first ever mention of the Mothman. The story broke, with numerous others, sightings, pouring in. Terrified locals described the same unearthly being. Red eyes, towering height, wings like a monstrous bird, and a dread that froze their blood. Newell Partridge, a local contractor, reported his television going haywire, screeching with a high-pitched whine. His dog, Bandit, ran outside into the night and vanished without a trace. Outside, in the darkness, 2 glowing red eyes watched him. He never saw Bandit again. The sightings continued. Whispers spread of a dark omen, a warning of something terrible to come. Then, tragedy struck. December 15th, 1967. The Silver Bridge, crowded with holiday travelers, suddenly buckled and collapsed into the frozen Ohio River. 46 lives lost in an instant. Some say Mothman was seen near the bridge just days before, perched atop the cables, hovering in the mist, watching. The legend was no longer just a story, and it didn't stop with Point Pleasant. In 1986, before the Chernobyl disaster, workers reported sightings of a creature they called the Black Bird of Chernobyl. Glowing eyes, giant wings, an echo of the Mothman. In Mexico, before deadly earthquakes, in Chicago, in 2017, sightings of a winged terror flickered through the news. The pattern was always the same. Sightings, then disaster.
These pictures, supposedly taken by a man who says he was driving along State Highway 2 in Point Pleasant, saw something jump from tree to tree. So he pulled off the road to take these pictures. The man declined an on-camera interview, but is...
Skeptics have their answers. Some say it was just a crane, a bird, caught in the right light. Others blame mass hysteria, fear, feeding fear, until the mind conjures monsters. But to those who saw it, to those who felt its gaze, the Mothman was real and waiting. Mothman stands at the edge of reason, a phantom, a warning, a mystery etched in shadow. Is it a spirit, a creature, or something far worse? One thing is certain. In the forgotten corners of America, the legend still stirs, still waits, watching from the darkness. Maybe, just maybe, It's closer than we think.